I hope everybody's doing good. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Hope you're all doing good. How's everybody doing? My oh my, last night the energies truly amplified. I don't know what happened, but you know how holidays can be for empaths and highly sensitive individuals. Things are intense. So we have more things to talk about because there is something heading towards the sun. We got almost 600 earthquakes in the United States in the last 24 hours. That's insane. We got big earthquakes building up in Nevada, California, near Alaska. We got the Schumann resonance still spiking, so we're going to be getting into that. It's incredibly intense energy. We have, of course, to talk about that thing that's heading towards the sun. And of course, yeah, solar activity because we had a massive solar flare that happened. So things are, incredibly intense. I have a lot of stuff to get into. So by all means, today I'm locked in, and I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are all doing good. By the way, seriously. Again, happy Mother's Day to everyone out there. All right. I don't know what to kick off with. First things first. I think what we're gonna kick off with first is all gonna be like space weather and solar activity because that's where things are getting really hectic right now, and then we'll get into earthquakes and then Schumann resonance and symptoms. So basically, when we take a look at our sun, for those who don't know, we have a coronal hole in our sun. Now, we have quite a bit of coronal holes on our sun. We have one big one here, which is potentially bringing some solar winds towards Earth. We have a huge one on the bottom that's lurking. And then this one, which has almost doubled in size since yesterday. It's insane. This is a monster sized coronal hole that could potentially fill up millions of Earths in there. That is a huge coronal hole. That will be a trans-equatorial coronal hole for sure. This is definitely huge. Welcome to the stream. Of course, I have to show you guys in a little bit the satellite that's showing something that is heading towards the sun. Gloria and Bonds, welcome to the stream. This is our image 211 angstroms showing our sun right now. And for those who don't know, this is a coronal hole. Coronal holes are this is a huge coronal hole, and a coronal hole is a region of the sun where the sun's outer atmosphere, called the corona, becomes thinner and cooler and less dense than the surrounding areas. So it looks dark on 211 angstroms. And these coronal holes can leak out solar wind energy, that plasma, that can slam Earth's, that pretty much can slam Earth. Our magnetic field gets blasted. If you didn't know, our magnetic field is also getting weaker, which is concerning. So we have that going on, which is insane. Now, not only, of course, do we have a big coronal hole coming in, and it's chaining, meaning it's also growing larger, and other areas around it are also growing thinner. The corona layer. Now, when we take a look at our solar flares, we have a M class, almost an M6, an M7 is an M.79. That is so strong, it's close to an X class. This is a very powerful solar flare that erupted from 4436. Taking a look at our sunspot regions right now, looks like we did lose quite a bit of sunspot numbers, but we do got a pretty active sunspot region right now. This is the one where it came from. This is 4436. Has a higher chance for an M and X class. Specifically, the X class. X class is definitely more of a concern here. Has four sunspots, but the size is quite respectable. Also another sunspot, another one, and this one, which has grown even larger, 430 size. That's pretty big. That's MH, and has 28 sunspots in this region alone. So that is solar activity. Now here's the stuff that's really crazy. It's this thing on the sun right now. Now this is GOES 19. Actually, this one's not GOES 19. This is LASCO C3 on the Space Weather Prediction Center. And this is where things get pretty crazy because we have on this satellite something heading towards the sun right now. So this is the sun, the satellite. Again, this satellite tends to pick up on CMEs. But right now we're seeing something heading towards the sun. Nobody's talking about this. Nobody's talking about this because this doesn't look like a traditional comet. The only reason why I think this is a comet, and it's still something to really talk about because we don't normally have this many comets heading towards the sun. Now the sun's gravity, now if you didn't know, the sun has gravity and it's 28 times stronger than the earth. But there has been quite a bit of comets caught on GOES 19 or even LASCO C3 where we've been seeing so many comets heading towards the sun. And if you didn't know, there's been a lot of comets heading towards Earth. So this is quite strange. This one's glowing, which means when it probably, this comet specifically, when it probably got close to the perihelion, closest point to the sun, it probably even passed the perihelion, its coma probably expanded even more. So there's definitely some stuff going on right now. It's interesting that it has a flat disc-like look and it's like an orb. It almost looks like something different. I don't know why nobody's actually talking about it because they usually talk about comets that are heading towards the sun. This is definitely more crazier than a traditional comet and whatnot. So we take a look at it on GOES 19. Let me flip this open right now. This is what it looks like. It's a little orb. It's kind of hard to see, but it looks really weird though. It doesn't look like your traditional comet. I don't know if you could see like a tail behind it, so that's why it looks kind of strange. But it's very, very odd though. That's for sure. So this is definitely something very interesting right now, and there definitely needs to be more people talking about it. Now, when it comes to earthquakes, take a look at that number real quick. 588. That's crazy. So we have a lot of earthquakes, so many in California. Now around the let's get right into this. Where's my mouse? There it is. All right, right around here, this area specifically. This is where things get kind of interesting. In Brawley, California, we had our biggest earthquake, 4.7, followed up with a 4.5, a 4.4, and a 4, and the rest are a bunch of threes. It's crazy. It's really insane. Look how many earthquakes this place has been getting hit with. 350. 350 earthquakes in Brawley, California. That is insane. I don't think we've ever had anything like that. 350 earthquakes in Brawley, California. Also, Carson City in Nevada, 4.1 in Silver Springs, my bad, 4.1. That's still a big size. A lot of earthquakes there as well. So it's crazy what we have going on. We also had something by Canada. This one is in Prince Rupert, Canada. Pretty big size as well, 4.1. A lot of them in Alaska. 4.4 in Adak, Alaska. Let's take a look at the largest size earthquake we have going on right now. How's everybody doing? 7.5 in Chile. I think we had bigger earthquakes though, but it probably did disappear after 24 hours. Still pretty crazy. A lot of earthquakes. A lot of earthquakes. So we talked about GOES 19, talked about the sun, the solar flare, the sunspot regions currently we have, the coronal holes, earthquakes, and now the next thing is going to be Schumann resonance. A lot of you guys love Schumann resonance. So here's what we got going on with Schumann resonance. So this was probably early morning in America, and this would still be about what 8 p.m., 8 a.m., 8 a.m. in England. I would assume somewhere around that time, maybe 9 a.m. So you convert that to your area. We got this massive push of energy. This wasn't a quick burst. This was a high intense burst. For those who don't know, white is incredibly intense, and it was a massive shoot up. This one hit around 50 hertz. That's insane. That's super strong, blasting through the charts. As you can see, the white really just blasted through the charts. And non-stop energy. It's just a constant push of energy happening at a lower mode, resonating at around 8 hertz or so. But it's white energy, it's strong, it's intense, and it's just stagnant. It's just going. So this looks incredibly natural. So this one could be, we gotta see if it's weather or whatnot. But we break down these numbers. These are some pretty big numbers here. 50 hertz, amplitude 2 is up there. 3 is close to its peak. 4. Everything else is looking pretty normal. Here are the numbers. So the amplitude 2 is surprisingly stronger. I'm not sure if that's updated or not. So there's our numbers. We've been having a very active May. Our May has been like so active. It doesn't look that active when you look at it like this, but it's active. Look at this. So day 1, May 1st was calm. May 2nd was intense. May 3rd still got some energy. We had a calm. May 4, May 5 insane. May 6 still had some energy. Yeah, I don't know. Wait. May 5, April 6. Hold up, something's wrong here. But yeah, let me tell you right now, it has been a very active May. It's been active. I mean, 9, 10, almost 11 at this point, May 11. So, yeah, 3 days of just intense energy. So, I mean, almost every day there's been a spike. It's been a very, very active month. I hope you guys are doing good, by the way. How you guys doing? It's good to have everybody here in the stream. Let me know how's everyone been doing. So people have been feeling quite a bit of symptoms and whatnot. So yeah, symptoms. I would say a lot of people are feeling really tired, out of it. Something building up within you. This is definitely like a spiritual symptom and whatnot. A lot of people that are energy sensitive, you might feel like you have a lot of anxiety. You might be feeling in the stomach, feeling in the head, the jaw, the teeth. Maybe I don't even know. A lot of symptoms and stuff like that. A lot of things going on. So yeah, there's definitely quite a bit of symptoms and things like that. A lot of people feeling a lot of things, a lot of anxiety, people feeling really tired and whatnot. It's definitely not an easy time. I mean, and the thing is, with all these, a massive solar flare, something heading towards our sun, to almost 600 earthquakes. I mean, this is just crazy, right? In the US alone, you know, massive coronal hole. I told you right before the coronal hole and like after it, things just happen. It's crazy, right? Just shows that, everything really is correlated and connected here. But yeah, I definitely felt something that happened. It's been weird, been a rough 24. Yesterday, though, throughout the day, I was like supercharged with energy. Today's not bad. Like now I'm better, but like, oh man, I don't know what it is, you know? So it's been rough. The energies are rough, man. We're so connected with everything around us, you know? So it sucks though. It sucks to feel this way. I mean, all of us just want to feel so freaking good, right? But all these years, it's like, oof, it's been rough the last few years. Everybody knows it's picked up. A lot of people know it's picking up. It's getting pretty damn hectic and intense right now. And there's a lot of people in the world that are struggling too. A lot of businesses are struggling financial wise. A lot of businesses, franchises are struggling and closing. A lot of people can't really afford to hire as many employees. Um, especially if they're gonna be changing things up and profits are lower. Things have changed. Things are so expensive. People don't want to eat out as much. People don't want to shop as much. It's a really messed up market right now. In general, like everything's really looking pretty bad, man. Um, it's pretty rough out there. It's really hard to navigate these days. There's been so many layoffs by big companies and corporations. So, I've seen it. A lot of people have been hurt. A lot of people have been struggling. It's a rough time in all areas of life right now. And I think it's time that people start to claim their power back, because everybody knows what's going on with the food. It's not the same. I mean, restaurants are just not the same. The food quality is not the same. I mean, I think we all can argue that nothing's really the same anymore, especially the last 6 years. Like something, it really went downhill. I just think with the way people are and the way, you know, people are living their lives and, just everything that's going on right now. It's pretty hectic. It's pretty rough for a lot of people, and it is not an easy time. So a lot of people are definitely struggling, and that's why communities like ours, we have a community here. It's about coming together, speaking your truth, giving you guys a good old channeled up energy. Well, maybe not channeled, right? Because people don't like that, or I don't even know what that even means, but pretty much an energy report, an energy update, right? Telling people what's going on, whether it's things on the planet, outer space, everything's correlated here. I mean, literally, like literally everything, right? Like everything that's just happening. It's a lot of things are correlated here. So we're really getting into a lot of things, trying to help awaken Gen Z. I'm trying to do that as well. Um, you keeping everybody up to date. I mean, man, oh man, it's getting pretty crazy right now. And I'm predicting, like, I've been really predicting a lot of things. Seriously, I could easily just make a video of me predicting things literally happening. So, we're gonna probably see some pretty big earthquakes. If we do now in the next few days, I mean, it already happened. It could happen even more, but it kind of did already happen. So, yeah, there's a lot of things happening. Usually, global things happen as well. There's a lot of global things that tend to happen. Neighborhood outages. There's been so many outages. Spotify, Canva data breach, Discord was down, big video games were down. Um, what else was down? I don't know, there was a lot of outages, and a lot of things. So there's been a lot of technical issues and whatnot. So it's interesting how, you know, things are just really happening. But I'm truly grateful and thankful for everyone who's been watching and whatnot. I'm gonna continue to keep you guys updated, continue to make content, and continue to wake more people up. The goal here, we gotta wake more people up. Grateful and I'm thankful for everyone. Happy Mother's Day again. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be probably live again tomorrow. I probably have a video to make though for sure. I gotta make a video for sure. Um, Definitely have a lot of Gen Z waking up clips coming. So that I got some stuff to do. Thank you guys